Hi, today we're going to look at Sugru. So I did a review of this, but this is a before you buy video. So I'm going to look at some pros and cons and some personal experience that I've had with Sugru. Okay, so here's my personal experience with Sugru. So before I was very happy with the stands that I made. So these are the stands that I made. Basically, I used Sugru to put protective layer, I guess, so it wouldn't scratch my laptop. And I was surprised that it wouldn't leave like black marks or scuff marks at the bottom of my laptop. And I was happy with these, the way these turned out. It's kind of like an amateur job, but yeah, it does its job, and when you use Sugru in that way, it's perfect. Another thing that I did was for this clamp, the sponge material that was gripping the phone, so I'll demonstrate with my phone here, that was gripping my phone, they were too small. So what I did was I used Sugru for here and here and extended it, and the clamp now is much better than before. So I was very happy with that. And so this is using it as like I guess a protective layer, clamping layer, just like an extra bit of support for grip. Not particularly important what shape it is. And it also stuck to the sponge part very well. The metal, yeah, stuck to the metal in this case very well. And also where is my, so this is a phone holder. It's a spring clamp. Basically what happened was, one time when I was using it, I pulled out the I guess the screw mount on this side. So I don't have the actual screw mount, but this will demonstrate. Or not, or does it? Yeah. So this, I screwed it in to its maximum. Then I tried to squeeze some more, and I noticed that it wouldn't stop. So it eventually pulled out the mount that is supposed to hold the 1/4 inch screw for a clamp. So I really put a lot of Sugru in there, and I nudged this in so it actually go over the whole metal part of it. I'll just back off a bit, yeah. So I had it completely encased. So the problem with this was, when I was creating the shape, it didn't actually settle very well, and I noticed that there's a lot of sponge. Well, not a lot of sponge, but there's a lot of so I noticed that the Sugru didn't hold its place very well, and if I dig my nail into it, it's actually not that hard. So I was expecting more like of an epoxy type of feel to it, but it didn't work at all. So anytime I use this, I can't, because it will just pull the phone out because of the weight. So screw it in, and this eventually will pop out just like what I showed you there. So that was kind of a disappointment. So Sugru itself, so these are the things that I used to make stuff with. So final thoughts on Sugru. So it depends what you need it for. If you need it like for protecting or just adding a bit of extra substance, it's really good. I wouldn't rely on it for actually molding a type of shape, because it doesn't harden 100%, which I was very disappointed about. It's difficult to mold into what you want. You need like specific tools. I maybe should have used like a blade or a ruler or some sort of plastic molding tool to help get the shape smooth and to what I want, because the problem that I had was that it would stick all over my hands and it would get really difficult to work with. Another issue with Sugru, it is expensive. So I paid about 13 to 14 euro. Get a pack of 3. I think the other colors come in different prices, but I think black and white is the cheapest. So I got the black one because a lot of the stuff that I have was in black. So I stuck with that. If, like, do I recommend buying Sugru? If you need something quick and easy, Sugru will do the job. If you need something more professional, I'd probably, like, if I was going to redo this job, I'd probably use the epoxy resin, probably just fill it up, and then I'll drill a hole, and then I'll screw this 1/4 inch mount back into the phone clamp itself. But I'm not gonna, because I have to get rid of all this sugar and it's a bit of a pain, because I can imagine the scrapings and just the leftover crap, I guess, that would be left over with the sugar. So yeah, these are things to watch out before you buy Sugru. So I was playing around with the end of this mount, and I started peeling off some of the Sugru. So I wanted to show you that it's not 100% like it's not 100% sharp or not 100% hard, and I can still break it into like finer specks. I can probably still tear this. So yeah, there's still a lot of, yeah, it's not as strong as I thought it was. So you can still tear it, which is surprising, because I would have liked it to be similar to that epoxy feeling. But yeah, see all the dust that's coming down onto my hand. It's kind of hard to see, but there's bits and pieces of the sugar itself. But yeah, I just want to show you that to kind of demonstrate the feel of it, because that's what I was kind of unhappy about. And yeah, it doesn't stick as well to this metal here. Yeah, I can just peel that off. Like if I keep going out, I can clean this all off pretty good. But the good thing, I guess, is it's reversible. So if you make something, or if you do something that you don't like, you can actually just tear it off, and it's costly, but you can get some more sugar and do it again. So I hope that answers some of your questions. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.